not for us. It's necessary for international security.
Getting ready.
You have Russian boats all over the place. You have China boats all over the place. Warships.
There. He's
and they can't maintain it.
He's signing some papers. The Trump ball is about to go off.
I'll be meeting with President Putin. I don't know. I can't speak Senate. So first foreign trip typically has been with UK. But I did it with Saudi Arabia last time because they agreed to buy $450 billion worth of our product. I said, I'll do it.
I don't think
you have to buy American product, and they agreed to do that.
Because last time you went to Saudi Arabia,
it was the least reported story I've ever been involved in.
I'm not mad, I'm just saying.
I don't know. If Saudi Arabia wanted to buy another 450 or 500, we'll up it for all the inflation.
In general.
Mr. President, you say you were going to end the wars. First day, how do you plan to end
We're waiting for him to get to the Inaugural ball. He's over here signing papers. It's like, dude.
It should have never started. You know, the war with Ukraine and Russia should have never started. It would have never started.
It's a long time, and I can't explain the greatest. If y'all don't know, I know South is all like suit and tie and stuff. If y'all don't know, this says Christ on it, and basically
I think Saudi Arabia will end up being in the
and I got a cross and stuff like that.
Could be, but soon. Not a very long
hey,
way.
that you really do
This is
that.
TikTok. My, what is that all
I know it
First, we have
doesn't
Alaska,
look
sir.
completely
This is an
professional,
executive
but
order
dude, I'd
related to
rather have
unleashing
a
Alaska's
necklace
potential
that
as an
says
energy reservoir for the
Christ
entire nation.
on
And
there.
what about N-word?
I believe that would be included
Like
as an
I'm
executive
We're opening up
the
N-word.
same suits. You might just start wearing suits to show and sell suits and do lawsuits or whatever. But
what changed that you're not
so.
worried about that anymore?
Well, it depends on the deal. I mean, I may not do the deal or I may do the deal. TikTok is worthless. Worthless if I don't approve it.
I just think that
I learned
with
that from the
TikTok,
people that own it.
I just think that over here at the White House,
If I don't do the deal, it's
with
worthless.
TikTok,
Worth nothing.
it's that we have.
If I do the deal, it's worth maybe $1 trillion.
I don't want kids
So
to
if I
be
do the deal for
scrolling
the,
and
I'm
seeing
talking
war.
about doing it for the
I don't
United
want
States.
war.
If I do the deal for the United
We don't want.
States,
No one wants war anymore.
I think
No
we
one
should
wants to
get
talk
half.
about it. No one. In
other
fact,
words,
I don't want
I
it even
think
for a 100-year-old
the U.S.
person.
should be entitled to get
If
half
you're
of TikTok.
children and you're scrolling through
Congratulations,
TikTok,
TikTok is
and I
a
still
good
can't
partner.
trust you after 5 years
And
because you're
that
uploading
would be
scary
worth
stuff. You're
$500
unpromoted,
billion
and we don't.
or something.
You're just not
It's
going to be
crazy.
an application that's not going to
But
be
it's
used.
worthless if I don't.
That's
If the
just the way
president
it
doesn't
is.
sign,
Like,
Then it's
I mean,
worthless.
if you're going to
If
be
the
scaring
president
anybody,
does
you
sign,
don't
it's
want
worth
nothing scary. So,
maybe $1 trillion.
if,
So I think
Trump's
like a joint
son
venture,
Barron
we
is
would have a
scrolling
joint
to
venture
TikTok
with
and he sees something
the people from
horrific,
TikTok. We'll see what happens.
that
I mean,
we
that's
are
one of many
trying to
ideas.
not have that happen. I don't want anyone's children. We can talk about everybody's children. They're King of
Well, I think
England,
you're probably
Prince
right.
Charles scrolling through.
Because he's got nothing.
Dude, I don't want
You
you
really
to
have
see
nothing.
anything scary. I care
Pass
about
in
the world.
Congress
I
against the
care.
president to right to make it-
I
make
care
a deal,
about y'all.
Or
So,
to close it.
what a good shepherd
And we
takes
have
y'all
90
to an
days to
application
make
that
that
can possibly.
decision. But I could
Money
see
isn't the
making
thing. I don't care if you
US
offer me $1
gets
trillion. If
50%
you're gonna
of
scare my
TikTok.
child 1%,
Releases
I don't want your $1 trillion
a little bit,
in our
a lot.
building.
Depends on them.
So
But remember, they
that's
make
all I'm saying.
telephones in China.
I
they
know
make,
that people got all their records and
in
stuff like
China.
that.
Nobody ever
Transfer
complains
it,
about
save it
that.
on a hard drive, do whatever you gotta do, and then upload it onto
So
something
many
that's
different
safer than
products made in China.
TikTok,
Nobody
dude.
ever complained about it. The only one they
People out
complain
here
about is
promoting
TikTok.
war. I don't do
And
war.
TikTok is largely.
tell you that
I guess I have
now.
a warm spot for TikTok.
We're
that I
over here.
didn't
We
have
don't do
originally.
war.
You
We
can't
made
win on
$1.5
TikTok.
billion Marvel, Dunkin' promotion.
36%, Peter.
I'm not gonna talk about
Republicans
finances
typically
with
don't do
church,
too
but
well
we
with
went
young
off
people.
with the church.
But it's a different
And then you
Republican
want me to
Party.
talk about people going through TikTok and that being pardoned. Excuse me, I ain't got no answer for you. I don't want. I'm just saying that nobody gonna be around scrolling through TikTok around me because
But the U.S.
it's a
essentially
horrifying
would be
possibility.
for
You could
doing
be
that
looking at a
half
cooking
of the
video,
value
scroll
of
down, and it's like background is like, did you see that big creature? I'm like, dude, instantly. I'm teaching y'all something while Trump is signing papers
Because I
as
got to use
president.
it.
I'm telling y'all
Remember,
this.
TikTok is
it
largely about
listen,
kids, young
like
kids. If China's
when
gonna
you
get
hear
information
a
about young
negative
kids,
audio,
I
you
think-
don't
I think-
like negative
To
scary,
be honest,
like
I think we have
like
bigger
scary.
problems than that.
I change it,
But,
even
you know,
if
when
the
you take a
visuals
look
are
at telephones
intriguing,
that are made in
because
China and all
both
the
of
other
them
things that are made in
count. So
China,
I don't want your ears and your
military
eyes
equipment made in
to
China.
be. Okay, they cut it down a little bit. Everybody's at the rally. It happened at the hour in the middle of the day, trying to be around over 16. That's great for it. That no other number reminds me scary. Please avoid that number. Feel love of the Holy Spirit and be in great joy all week. This is the way we're doing it. We won the election, yeah. We won the election, yeah. We won the election against some superpowers. Me and Trump, we can be our heroes, ladies. Woo! And Biden, still the #1 president of peace. The president of peace so far. He just let whatever happen be.
You are watching live coverage here on Right Side Broadcasting Network. What a great day in America, starting out with blue skies in Washington, D.C. A lot of celebrations all across the nation's capital, all across this country. And for those that are part of the free world, the people that want to be free, which is the majority of the globe, celebrating this great win in the United States. Nigel Farage in the UK, Viktor Orban in Hungary, Jair Bolsonaro from Brazil, and on. How about Javier Milei, who is actually at the ceremony today, the president of Argentina.